We all want to be good at things, then better at things. Then we might want to be better than others at things. But there's always somebody better, just like there's always somebody who's not going to be as good. This reality can be helpful or unhelpful depending on how we use the information. Hey everyone, I'm DrGrayingBeerd, former professor turned craft beer enthusiast and communication strategist. Another way we learn about ourselves is through social comparisons, provided that we are comparing the same or similar things. We wouldn't compare a golf score to writing a song. When we compare ourselves upward, we see where we want to be and then figure out what we need to develop in order to get there. When we compare downward, we can see where we were versus where we are now and get some sense of progress. Social comparisons exist to give us a sense of where we are on a particular spectrum and where we are in the process. In baseball, athletes might compare batting averages and ERAs. Musicians might compare the difficulty level of a piece of music. Colleagues might compare the number of different contracts that they've attained, and so on. I would ask my students why after an exam grade, or really any grade, was returned, did they seek out their classmates and ask them what they got? Typically, they wanted to know where they landed in a sense of like a general average, but when pressed further, they couldn't really explain why they did that. This is where things can go sideways. If they do so for ego purposes, it's a completely missed opportunity. If they discovered that they were in the average spot, that might be acceptable. The test was fair. They studied perhaps enough, and nothing really changes. If they did much worse than everyone else, it doesn't mean that they are dumb or shouldn't be in college. It might mean that they need to study more next time and have an adaptive response. If they got a higher grade than most of their classmates, then it doesn't mean that they are smarter than them or better. It just means, perhaps, that their preparation system works and that they should continue doing what they are doing. Social comparisons are not supposed to be face value better or worse determinations. That's when people get hurt. It's supposed to be, where am I versus where do I want to be and how do I get there? Again, this is supposed to be part of how we self-perceive. When social comparisons become the only source of self-knowledge, we see our world as win-lose all the time. And if there's always going to be someone better, it might make you an overly competitive, bitter, angry person who can have a hard time then engaging with others. It's going to be mountains and valleys forever, which makes someone pretty volatile. Use social comparisons as data, not as ego fuel or deflation. You will likely be happier, focused, and have a plan, as opposed to I'm the best or I'm the worst or I win and you lose, because those attitudes could have social consequences. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, follow, and comment. And as always, drink great beer, share knowledge, and spread merriment. Cheers.